Manga-Waido.
I'm Kaoru Okura. I'm a security guard who just got divorced a few months ago. The reason for the divorce was my ex-wife's infidelity. I was working night shifts all the time to make a little extra money for my wife and our child, who would eventually be born. Because of this, a distance was created between us, and I didn't realize that my wife was losing interest in me. But I did my best in my own way. Since the divorce, I've been so shocked that I completely lost all motivation for my work. When one day... It's a purse snatcher! Get him! What? Out of the way! Watch out! Whoa! Are you okay? Any injuries?
Are you a police officer?
Oh, no. I'm a security guard. I'm off today.
Security guard? That's cool!
Is it? The snatcher was taken away by police officers, and we were the only ones left at the scene. I looked around, but there was no sign of the child's parents.
I'm Sota. What about you?
I'm Kaoru Okura.
Thank you for saving me, Kaoru.
Oh, good on you for having good manners. So, were you playing by yourself, Sota? Where's your mother?
Mom's at work. It's boring to be alone at home, so I thought I'd come to the park and see if I could find some friends. There weren't any today, but...
I see.
Oh.
Are you hungry?
Yeah?
Want to go eat something with me?
I don't have any money.
I wouldn't let a kid pay for themselves. It's on me.
Really? Yay!
After having him text his parents, we both went to a nearby family restaurant.
Delicious!
Good. Eat as much as you want.
Yeah, thanks!
He eats with good manners and is well behaved. There weren't any bruises on his body, and his home environment seems to be okay too. Or maybe I'm just thinking too much just because he was playing alone.
Oh, it's from Mom. She's coming to pick me up after work.
And then...
Nice to meet you. I'm Hitomi Yasui.
Wow, she's beautiful. I'm Kaoru Okura.
I can't thank you enough for all the help you've given my son. I don't know how to thank you.
No, it's okay. We were going to say goodbye at the family restaurant, but since we were going in the same direction, we decided to go home together halfway. On the way, Sota introduced me saying,
Kaoru is a security guard.
And we started talking about our jobs. Yasui-san is a single mother who works at a supermarket during the day and at a Japanese-style pub at night. If she's working all the time, I guess it can't be helped that she can't take care of her kid during the day. After a while, we got to the front of my house.
Oh, it's here.
What? So we lived in the same apartment building.
I didn't know that was possible. Wow, it's like fate!
Fate? And so, the three of us parted in front of the apartment in surprise. So much happened, and I'm tired. But it was the most fun I've had in a long time. Hitomi-san, she was beautiful. Sota was an honest, good boy, too. I was influenced by Sota's words. It's like fate. I couldn't help but think of the two of them. At that moment...
Oh! It's Kaoru!
What?
You work here too!
Oh!
Hello?
Hello! Since it was right after thinking about the two of them, I was somewhat flustered. Sota looked at me with sparkling eyes for some reason. Sota? What's up?
Kaoru! You're protecting the shopping mall, right?
What? Well, yeah.
You're so cool! The uniform suits you too!
Thanks.
You agree to, right, Mom? Yes, you look great, Okura-san.
Thank you very much. She probably just went along with Sota, but I'm happy.
Hey! Are you off on Sunday, Kaoru?
I'm not off every week, but I am off next Sunday.
Then let's play together! Hey, that's rude.
No, I'm fine. I'm always just lounging around at home. Let's play catch.
Yeah!
And next Sunday. Sota, are you ready?
Yeah!
Sota was quite a physical boy. Besides, he was an elementary school student in his prime. It was me, the old man, who had to rest first. Let's take a break.
What? Can you still be a security guard like that? Come on, old man.
Hey! Then Sota's friend showed up at the right moment, and I went over to the bench with Hitomi-san to take a break. Sota's very energetic. I underestimated the stamina of a child.
Thank you for playing with him. That boy has never played with his father.
Oh, I see. No wonder.
What?
Oh no, he seemed really happy. So I thought maybe... he didn't mention his father the other day either. Oh, I'm sorry for bringing it up.
No, if you don't mind, could you listen, Okura-san? Actually...
Hitomi-san's ex-husband was a violent man, so they came to this foreign town to get away from him. She was afraid that one day her ex-husband would find them. She felt bad, but she told Sota not to play outside by himself.
But it looks like he couldn't stop himself from wanting to play outside.
The day Sota broke Hitomi's order and went out to play was the day he happened to meet me.
I'm sorry for the heavy talk. Sota seems to be opening up, and I feel like I can trust Okura-san somehow.
Oh no, I'm just...
If you don't mind, please play with him again.
Yes, I'd love to. Ever since that day, on days when I could get home earlier than Hitomi-san, I would have dinner with Sota, and when I had days off with Hitomi-san, the three of us would go out together.
It's like we're a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
You guys are kind of good together.
Sota! You can't tease adults like that!
That's right, Sota.
I was able to have a more positive attitude towards my work. I have to become a cool security guard like Sota says. That's how I started to think. But there came a day that disrupted this peaceful life. One day during break at work, I received a phone call from Hitomi-san.
Okura-san, it's Sota. Sota.
Hitomi-san's ex-husband tried to take Sota home from the park where he was playing. And when he tried to run, Sota ran out into the street and got into an accident. I asked my colleague to let me leave early and rushed to the hospital. Hitomi-san!
Okura-san, I'm sorry for contacting you while you're at work.
No! How's Sota? Sota apparently hit his head, but miraculously, it was a minor injury, and tests showed no abnormalities. But he hasn't regained consciousness. It was already past midnight by the time I realized. The hospital told us that it was already late, and that we should prepare for hospitalization and come back tomorrow. So we decided to leave the hospital for the time being. Let's go visit him together tomorrow morning. Sota will be awake by then, I'm sure. Yes.
Could you stay with me for the night?
What? But even though he was okay for the moment, I could imagine how worried she must be. Sure. I know this may be difficult, but please, get some sleep. I'll sleep on the couch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Despite saying that, Hitomi-san didn't let go. If you don't mind, can I sleep next to you?
Yes.
We lay close together on the single bed. After a little while, I could hear her breathing in her sleep, and I was relieved that Hitomi-san was able to sleep. I want to protect her. I want this person to be able to sleep in peace every night. The next day, we went to the hospital first thing in the morning.
Mom! Carl! Good morning!
Sota was completely fine.
Sota! Thank God! Why are you crying too, Kaoru?
Because I was so worried about you! Fortunately, Sota's injuries were not serious, and he could be discharged from the hospital in a few days.
I'm sorry for worrying you. I'll try not to make you cry anymore, Mom.
How manly of you!
'Cause I'm a man!
A few days later, Hitomi-san's ex-husband was arrested for attempted kidnapping. Although he was released, he was banned from seeing Hitomi-san and her son. Now Hitomi-san can rest a little easier. I was determined after this one incident. A few weeks after the accident, I confessed to Hitomi. But Hitomi said,
If you're saying this out of pity, I can't accept it. I can't involve Okura-san in our situation anymore.
It's not out of pity! I want to protect you because you're Hitomi and Sota, and I want to be your family!
Okura-san, that's awesome! I can trust my mom to Kaoru too! Sota? Besides, you like Kaoru, right, Mom? Well, yes, but...
She's so cute! With Sota's encouragement, we officially started dating and got married a few months later. At that time, what concerned me was my job. Sota was still in elementary school, and I don't want Hitomi-san to overwork herself. But I thought if I worked more shifts for income, the same thing as last time would happen, so I asked her if I should change jobs. But...
What? Don't quit! I like how you're working as a security guard, Kaoru! If you like your job, I don't think you need to quit. Kaoru-san, who works hard at your job, is wonderful.
Is that so? The two of them convinced me, and I decided to continue working as a security guard. I think I was being a little naive, but if my family supports me, I'm willing to work hard. I decided not to take the easy approach and increase my night shift, but to get security-related certifications to improve my skills and get a raise and a promotion. I also took the company's promotional exams and worked my way up the ladder.
Kaoru-san, congratulations on your promotion! Congratulations!
Thanks.
Thank you for always looking out for us, even though you're busy with your studies and work.
I'm able to do my best because of you two, Hitomi, Sota. So I'm the one who should thank you.
My dad is cool after all.
I guess. I was taking in the happiness of working hard for the people I love, thanks to these two. It was only 5 years later, when Hitomi died of illness. I cursed my fate, but I didn't lose any more. Hitomi wouldn't want to see us rotting. I worked hard at my job, trying to live my life without embarrassing Hitomi. I went from being that useless security guard to being promoted and having a lot of subordinates. And I'm sure Sota felt the same way. After Hitomi's departure, he stopped joking around and became very active in studies and sports. He led an exemplary life as a student. Hitomi, are you watching? Sota is our pride. And then... Watch out! Are you okay? Any injuries?
No, I'm fine.
It's dangerous to run off like that. Be careful.
Yes.
Wait here. This kind of reminds me of when we first met. Sota was chasing a soccer ball too. Good job, Officer Okura. Oh, Dad! 20 years have passed since then. Sota became a police officer and is working at a police box in a town a short distance away from his parents' house. That kid looked just like me when I first met you, Dad. Really? I saved the day more spectacularly than you did, though. You're on a roll. But that time, I thought you were a hero too, Dad. Don't be so dramatic. When you think of a hero, a police officer like you comes to mind. That was originally because I wanted to be like you. I'm the man I am today because of you, Dad. And now you're the father of a child. Right. Yes. Sota got married last year, and just recently had his first son. Tomorrow is the day of the visit to the shrine for my grandson. So I took a day off from work and came to my son's family's house. Mom will be watching too, right? Ah, of course. She'll be in the photo and everything. That would be great. Hitomi, didn't Sota and I do a pretty good job? Can you give us a little credit? Holding my late wife close to my heart, I watched my son and his family smiling happily.